So if you have noticed, whenever I've been going through my Google Drive, I have all of these things down here, and you see they start out with copy of, and it tells me what this is, copy of, backwards, planning, copy of, and then so on and so forth. Okay, what has happened here is these are things that people have shared with me that I thought, oh man, that is a great use of Google Docs, Google Slides, or Google Sheets, or whatever. And I think I may either need to come back to that and refer back to it, or that will work for something I'm doing. I just need to edit it a little bit. And so I make a copy of it so that way I will always have it. All right. So here's how it works. Let's say that I am here in my course documents, and you can see here this is shared with another profile that I have. So I can go on into that Google account and pull these up. So let me do that very quickly. Okay, so here I am in my Google Drive, and I could go to my shared with me and see that I have this whole Greenbush folder that I have in my other drives. So you can see that I've got all of these documents here. This is the one that I was referring to, the Greenbush one. So if I double click on that, and then I have some documents in here. I'm going to go into this one, and let's just go with this document right here. If I do a control click on this or a right click, then you can see where it says make a copy. I'm going to click on that, and then it's telling me that it is creating my copy. Okay, now because I was logged in to, because I was in my folder that I already had in here, it automatically makes a copy of this for me, and it calls it Copy of Innovation Academy and so on. I use this all the time whenever I am using the same documents for new courses. I just make a copy of them. It's the same thing as doing a duplicate or doing a save as, just a right click and then make a copy. Okay, so if I were to go back in here, and I'm going to click on shared with me and go down here to a document that I have. Let's go to this one. It looks like this one already has a copy of it. That was ironic. So if I'm looking at a document and I decide that I want to make a copy of it, I go to File, Make a Copy. So quite often, if someone has given me permission to view but not to edit, and I see what they're doing and I think this is great, I need to make sure that I have one of these for me for later, I will go ahead and make a copy so that way I have it. And there's those two different ways. You can go to File, Make a Copy, or you can just do the right click on it to make a copy. Either way, it will show up down at the bottom of your drive, or it depends on how you have your drive organized. If it is in alphabetical order, it will just be copy of until you rename it. And that's it. So if I were to look at some examples of different templates that are out there, this site is a great one. It is drive.google.com/templates. And so let's say that I'm going to go down here, see what they've got. They've got this student certificate, so I'm going to just preview it. And if I click preview, it should show, yeah, it's going to show up a little bit bigger. And if I decide, yeah, I want to use that, then I'll come over here and click use this template. and it already made that copy for me. So I can come in here and change this to my name. Now let's go in here and see what it looks like in my drive. I'm going to close that. Remember, things automatically save in Google Docs, so I don't have to worry about that so much. And there it is. Copy of student certificate. So that this site is just a great tool for you to look at, see what other people have created before, because there's no reason why you would need to recreate the wheel if someone else has already got something out there. So make sure that you bookmark this or make note of it so that way you can go back through it at your convenience.